The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, currently Practicing the Power of Now, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading, and a reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. After that, we'll bring the official service to a close, and from there we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Eric for our in-person community and Amy for our online community. We've allotted an hour and a half for this portion until noon, and do invite you to participate if you feel called. So with that, welcome, and thank you for joining our sanctuary community and celebration today. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice, and we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. Courtney will be leading us in our meditation this morning.
Thank you, Athena. I invite everyone to join me in a short meditation. So get comfortable, as comfortable as you can. Maybe do a quick body scan and notice if there's anywhere within your body you might be able to get a little bit more comfortable before we dive in. So I invite you to close your eyes. Take a few intentional breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. Through your nose, and out through your mouth. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your attention to the warmth of your heart. Think of a person close to you who loves you very much. It could be someone from the past or the present, someone still in your life, someone who has passed. It could be a spiritual teacher or a guide. Imagine that person standing on your right side, sending you their love. That person is sending you wishes for your safety, for your well-being, and happiness. Feel the warm wishes and love coming from that person towards you. Now bring to mind the same person or another person who cherishes you deeply. Imagine that person standing on your left side, sending you wishes for your wellness, your health, and your happiness. Feel the kindness and warmth coming to you from that person. Now imagine that you're surrounded on all sides by all the people who love you and have loved you. Picture all of your friends and loved ones surrounding you. They're standing, sending you wishes for your happiness, well-being, and health. Bask in the warm wishes and love coming from all sides. You are filled and overflowing with warmth and love. Continue to breathe using your breath as an anchor into the moment. Now imagine all these loved ones and send your wishes for well-being to those people, repeating the following phrases silently. Just as I wish to, may you also live with ease and happiness. Continuing to send your good wishes to those people, repeat the following phrase silently. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free from all pain. Now expand your awareness and picture the whole globe in front of you as a little ball. Send warm wishes to all living beings on the globe who, like you, want to be happy. Just as I wish to, may you live with ease, happiness, and good health. Now turning your attention towards everyone in this room, in person, and our community joining us online. Send everyone here wishes for well-being and health. Just like you, all of us want to be happy. Send your love and warm wishes to everyone here. As we move out of this meditation together, let's begin to bring your awareness to your body. Notice any sensations present. Take a few intentional deep breaths as we did coming in through your nose, out through your mouth, your nose, out through your mouth, out through your mouth. Before opening your eyes, just begin wiggling little by little your toes and your fingers. And rotate your shoulders. Give a big stretch. When you're feeling complete, open your eyes back into the service space.
Now go into our litany of gratitude. This is a poem that we've adopted, and I invite you to say, "We live in all things live in us." When I say it. We live by the sun, We feel by the moon. We move by the stars. We live in all things. All things live in us. We eat from the earth. We drink from the rain. We breathe of the air. We live in all things. All things live in us. We call to each other. We listen to each other. Our hearts deepen with love and compassion. We live in all things. All things live in us. We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight. We live in all things. All things live in us. We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying. We live in all things. All things live in us. We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. I invite Danielle.
Good morning. This is from Practicing the Power of Now by Eckhart. I say totally. I've been corrected before. There is an eternal, ever-present one life beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death. Many people use the word God to describe it. I often call it being. The word being explains nothing, but nor does God. Being, however, has the advantage that it is an open concept. It does not reduce the infinite invisible to a finite entity. It is impossible to form a mental image of it. Nobody can claim exclusive possession of being. It is your very presence, and it is immediately accessible to you as the feeling of your own presence. And it is only a small step from the word being to the experience of being. Yes. Being is not only beyond, but also deep within every form as its innermost, invisible and indestructible essence. This means that it is accessible to you now as your own deepest self, your true nature. But don't seek to grasp it with your mind. Don't try to understand it. You can only know it when the mind is still and when you are present, when your attention is fully and intensely in the now. Being can be felt, but it can never be understood mentally. To regain awareness of being and to abide in that state of feeling realization is enlightenment.
So we'll now take 5 minutes to reflect on this reading. So you have your postcard, what you're going to pass out pens. And we have a reflection prompt this morning. Though being cannot be described intellectually, do your best to put into words what the experience of being in the moment feels like for you. Set our timer. Again, finishing up your thought. Our next reading here. Acknowledging the paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life.
Hi, everybody. Tao Te Ching, chapter 78. Nothing in the world is softer and weaker than water, but for attacking the hard and strong, there is nothing like it, for nothing can take its place. That the weak overcomes the strong and the soft overcomes the hard, this is something known by all, but practiced by none. Therefore, the sage says, to receive the dirt of a country is to be the lord of its soil shines. To bear the calamities of a country is to be the prince of the world. Indeed, truth sounds like it's the opposite.
All right, we'll begin closing out our service portion today with some announcements. Amy? Oh, you're doing, Courtney's doing announcements. 43.
I'm just gonna go from the top. Hey everyone. So what do we have coming up? We have this week I'm hosting a women's circle here this Wednesday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. So if you're interested in coming to that, please register online via our events calendar. I'd love to have all of the women in this room and online here for that, if possible. Let's see, we have, what else we got going on? We have so much going on. We just finished up yesterday we had a hike at Iroquois Park, which Eric led, our certified mushroom expert and minister, led us in a really fun hike around Iroquois Park looking for mushrooms. Hasn't been much rain, so weren't so successful in the mushroom finding department, but we really enjoyed coming together and walking through the forest. So thank you for everybody who took part in that family-friendly activity. And we have a holiday market that we're planning in November 26th, here at Clifton Universalist Unitarian. We're going to be filling up this space with local vendors and maybe some practitioners, holistic practitioners. So keep your eye out for more information on that market. And besides that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who showed up today for our very first in-person service, besides the very first one that we did in my parents' backyard 79 weeks ago. So this is really special to us to be here in person with all of you all. And hopefully one day everyone out there in our online community will have in-person services all around the country. So yeah, thank you everyone.
Hello, everybody. I think I'm on camera. Hello to all of our internet friends. This is just sort of the fundraising announcement. I don't know if we have a card. I can always just go off the top of my head too. First and foremost, everybody who is here, thank you so much for being here. At the end of the day, that's the end goal of all of this. And your intention and attention are fundamental to Sanctuary being able to bring the sacrament to everybody who needs it and this community to everybody who needs it. So first and foremost, thank you for being here today. Over the next month, we're going to be doing a lot more with volunteer organization and fundraising to try to help Sanctuary grow, to help reach more people. We would love for you to be involved. So I know some of you have already raised your hand and come to us in the past and said that you would love to volunteer, you'd love to be more involved with the church and help the church grow. If you haven't yet, this is a great time to raise your hand. If you've already done so, expect to be gotten in touch with very shortly. There's just going to be a lot more going on. If you would like to make a donation today, that link is in the chat. I think Amy is going to go ahead and post it. That's an incredible way to help us if you're not local and you can't volunteer your time. Obviously, right now, we're doing a lot to try to get to a point of stability so that we can really start to offer the sacrament more predictably and more accessibly. So again, thank you all so much for being here for the last 2 years. It's not nothing to just be in a Zoom call for 2 years. That takes a lot of dedication. And we have an almost full house here in Louisville today for the first service, which is jaw-dropping. And I know it's only going to grow thanks to the passion and commitment of everybody in this room and everybody online who's been here since the beginning. So thank you all so much. Please come over to the Discord. We're going to be doing a lot more over there in terms of community events and messaging and that. I posted a little note in the fundraising giving an overview of what I'm hoping to bring forth with Sanctuary over the next few months. But I'm just one person, and I know there's a lot of very inventive, creative, and intelligent people in this community that probably have their own ideas of ways that Sanctuary could grow safely, mindfully, and as the community that we want it to be. So please come to the Discord and tell me everything I haven't thought of already so that we do it right. And I'll see you next week.
Alrighty, so membership, for those that are not yet official members of Sanctuary, we do invite you to check out our membership page on our website. Our community consists of families and individuals from all walks of life and is open to individuals from any faith or background. If you, like many others throughout history, hold these mushrooms as a sacrament for sincere and intentional spiritual practice and would like to be a part of this community, we invite you to head over to our membership application page and begin the membership process. Becoming a member is a 5-step process, which includes a discovery call with us, access to our growing list of members and resources, members-only events, including sacrament opportunities, and our members-only Discord chat that James just mentioned, where we connect daily in conversation with our community. So we have just under 200 members across the country. And so all of those folks need community and support while we work on developing a foundation so they can have communities of their own where they're located. So with that, we'll officially close out our service today, recognizing we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It is in our hearts to go forth into the world with a collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. And for those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. As we further our conversation, please remember that all perspectives are welcome as we search for the spiritual truth that unites us all. Much love to everyone. And we'll pause. We'll take a little break here. If anyone needs to go to the bathroom or stretch their legs, there's a bathroom right here, and we'll go into a conversation